Right, hello everybody. Welcome to CDR Tier 2 comms today. Hope everyone's alright. I am FLW20, or you may know me as Blue when racing. Yeah, we got me on comms today because Kieran is hosting Tier 1. And yeah, how is everyone? Hello Armin, I see you in the chat. We get it, Mr. Tier 2 champion. We understand, we understand. You'll be listening the whole time. So you get to hear me abuse you instead. I mean, what? I didn't say that. Just gotta send this to CDR. And then we should be able to get going. This could be eventful today, everybody. I think we're just waiting on one driver. Yep, it's Wicken. Always Wicken. So if anyone's joined, hello. I'm not Kieran, believe it or not. I am Blue, well you can call me Blue, FLW20, Tier 3 champion. Just thought I'd let everyone know. Hello Cammy, how we doing? I'm not going to bully you yet, just don't do anything stupid. If you spill on track, you're getting it. So, how's everyone doing? Since I have nothing to talk about at the moment. Oh, that's what we got ready up. Had to go into qualifying. I'm just going to put it on pole today. I'm calling it. I think it's going to be Schnitzy, to be honest. Is it going to be wet? Is it going to be dry? Oh, Asaki has left the session. So here we go. Q1, 17 drivers. Got a couple of new people here today, I believe. Hello, Dan. How are we doing? You gonna go win the Tier 1 race? So we have dry quali, wet race. Ooh, wet race. Interesting. Let's see if people run wet setups or dry setups. See if they sacrifice their time in quali. Dan, I got a bit of a cold in order to be honest with you. Like let's not go with it. Who's out on track? Hello, Colpy. You know what I sound like. We was in party before. It's Slater, I think, first out. I'm an amateur. Cool. Let me know if the audio and everything sounds alright, by the way. And no, I don't know any corners, names of corners. So it will be whatever corner I feel like it's going to be is what it's going to be, okay? So we've got Slater on an outlap and Captain Hindsight on an outlap. Got you, Dan. Make sure everything's turned on here. Got everything here. And you need me to turn my mic down. Is that better? So we've got Slater on the lap at the moment. Hello, J-Doy. How we doing in Tier 2? After, you decided to leave me and Andy in Tier 3? Cheers, Dan. Slater's on his lap here. Wolf is going to the pits then. And that is a 1:10.8 by Slater. Not bad first lap. I have no idea what the pole times normally are around here. Captain Hindsight with a 1:10.4. Who else we got? We got Paranoid on a lap. Who's the next one to cross the line? I believe it is Armin. Yep, with a 1:08.4. Mr. Tier 2 champion himself. He wanted me to say that. Colby with a 1:08.4 as well. Whatever, Jado. Let me see you pull it on pole. Hello, Bark. How are we doing? Next to set lap is Paranoid hit a 1:10.5. Watching Bab at the moment. As Ashik goes P4 with a 1:09.1. Who's next? It is a Ferrari. Is it Bab? No, it's not Bab. Wait, is that a Ferrari or is that an Alfa Romeo? See, I don't know. The colours look exactly the same. Oh, he's into the pits. Into the pits. As Kiani's coming around now, around the final corner. Was that his lap or was he going for another lap? A 1:18.2. Yeah, he'll be going for another lap. Kiani's quick. I've watched Tier 2 and I know Kiani's got some very good pace with him. Him and Colby are a very good team. He's got McLaren going around now. It won't be Henke. That is Paranoid. Paranoid has invalidated, so it won't be a set of time. Who else do we have? Is that Cammy on the lap? No, they're into the pits as well. We have a Haas. I'm assuming they're going to be in the pits as well. Yep. Whatever, Armin. Whatever. That's why I'm streaming. Let's be honest. You just wanted to hear it. We've got Mercedes. Is that Clay? No, that was Matey Boy with a 1:09.4, which is a very, very good time. Puts him up to P6. Asaki with a 1:35. Okay, so Asaki will be going again. Armin has retired, so he's cocky. He believes that's enough. Now I know he likes to retire early, because I always tell him not to. We have J-Doy on outlap, and we have Clay on a lap. Yes, Colby, I would like that. That would be very, very nice indeed. All drama and crash into each other, but you know, not on CDR. We wouldn't. We'd never. As J-Doy's on his lap now. Now, I'm not going to pretend I know what the corners are called. He's on whatever. Turn 4, turn 5, turn 9. Oh, he's still almost tired, so he'll be going again. He's not actually on a lap then. I didn't even see Clay there set a time. That's Clay with 1:09.5, so he goes P7. Ross is still in the pits. Jado is on a lap, Saki is on a lap, and Clay, I'm assuming Clay will be coming into the pits this lap. Don't want to wear those tyres too much in Q1 as you don't get 4 sets of softs anymore. What nation are we, Cammy? That's an Alpha turret into the pits. This is J-Doy. I don't think this is an actual lap for J-Doy though. No, he'll be going again. With a 1:11.3. Yeah, I expect J-Doy to be up there again. I know Ross can be quick in qualifying as well, just the races haven't really gone his way this season. And Bab, actually a tier 2 race winner. So, see what he can do. As he's about to start his lap now. I believe Colby has the most wins this season. I believe it's Colby, J-Doy and Wicken. And I think Armin's actually only got 1 this season. Which is impressive that he's managed to win the total with one. It shows consistency. That's not an insult, Armin, before you get on my case. That's not an insult. Dexter's on a lap now. That's an Alfa Romeo. It's just gone round. Is that Kiani? That is Kiani. He's just started a lap. And we've got McLaren going round. I'm assuming that's... yeah, that is Teddy Henke. Now, Henke's quick. I know Henke's quick. Crashed into him in Season 3, by the way. Late. Hello, Clay. How are we doing? Oh, Jado goes P3 with a 108.7. I know he can go quicker than that as well. Let's be honest, Mexico would have been a win for me, but someone gave Kieran some pocket money to glitch me out. Well, let's not throw allegations around, Colby. As Dexter goes P9 with a 110.2. I mean, you should have won Mexico, but you decided to pit. So, your loss. As Fazers is on a lap now and goes up to P3, so that is an Alfa Romeo 2-3. Someone knock Armin off his perch. I don't like him sitting up there after he's retired. So Teddy Henke goes P4. And that's Slater around on a lap now, I believe. We'll watch Slater. Who was that just went up? I was like Ross in P6. Good lap from Ross there. So at the moment, Bab hasn't set a time yet. See what he can do when he sets one. Saki can go faster. I know Slater can go faster. I mean, everyone can go faster here. Paranoid's definitely thinking about getting out of the bottom 5 for sure. Although, there's only 17 drivers. So, it won't actually be 5 going out. Can I press square? Sorry, Armin. Do you want to come do comms? Got Slater, went purple. Okay. Could be a good lap from Slater. Let's see where this puts him. He goes P14. So that actually will see him through at the moment. What do you put on when you cut your... Is this a play on words? Or something here? Oh, as Ashik has crashed. What the... I want to say a plaster copy, but I don't know where this is going. Is it a blaster, or are you going to tell me I've said something wrong? As Ross has retired, so he's happy with his time. No, why are you laughing? What have I done wrong? Okay, so what do you call it? A bandage? That's what you put when you've broken your arm or something. Posh man. What can I say? As Saki does improve, but that won't be enough. And we have a Haas on track. That is Slater. He won't have enough ERS to improve, I don't think. As Saki has retired, so that will be Saki out. And we have Matey Boy on a lap right now. I think Matey Boy's the only one. I don't say Saki binned it. Yes, I agree, Andy. It is a plaster. Thank you, Clay. Thank you, Clay. I do try. Well, I got Armin on my case. And I can't shout at him in the party because I'm like engineering him. As that is me into the pit, so no one's actually out on track at the moment, so you lot are going to give me absolutely nothing to spectate on. Fantastic, guys. Thank you very much. Oh, we have a McLaren now. There is hope. So Paranoid will be next out to set a time. And then who's behind him? That is an Alfa Romeo. That is... I'm going to say Colby? It is Colby. Wants to knock Armin off his perch, I see. As Clay retired, Clay should be okay with that time, I think. But I'm not going to say anything because you know how quick that changes. Or at least when I was driving tier 3, I know how quick it changes. Oh, what can I say, J-Doy? What can I say? What can I say? I cost a small fee if you want me to engineer you next season, J-Doy. Although I'll probably end up racing you, unfortunately, because I don't think them lot want me in tier 3 anymore. So I've got Paranoid on a lap now. Let's see what we can do. So this is turn 1. I know that. Yeah, I've seen this. That Andy's apparently sorting you out with setups. What's going on here? You didn't use the setups. Oh, that's your mistake, that, J-Doy. Dan wouldn't be very happy with that. Agreed, Clay, and that's why Armin won the title. I know he wants to win this race today because he feels like one race this season isn't enough for him. As Paranoid goes up to P10 with a 19.3, and Colby is back into the pits, so he's decided not to set a time. Who's that? Is that Balnut? No, that's Captain Hindsight on the lap. What can he do? Because Colby has retired now. Oh, Captain Hindsight has just started his lap. As Kearney is retired, so we've got people retiring now. I don't even know what the time is, got a yellow flag over it. You've been nagging me all day, Armin, saying you want another win, you want another win. You've got one win. Oh, as Captain Hindsight has spun, so he might be able to get another time in, maybe. As Dex has come around now to set his lap, or was that even his lap? Got a lot of VRS if that was his lap. Hopefully there's not many safety cars to tell you, J-Doy, because otherwise I'm going to have absolutely nothing to talk about in the safety car. You have to tell me about how life is. But I believe it's raining. And if it's raining, then there may be a few. That's Paranoid in the pits. Hello, Hound. How are we doing? As Hindsight is setting another lap? I think he is. He did improve, but that's not enough. So I don't think he will be able to get, unless he can improve here. Maybe he'll be able to. I don't know. Hello, Bab. A tier 2 winner yourself. Is that Dexter on that? That is Dexter on that. He has no ERS left. Does he improve? He doesn't, although I think he's safe now. Yeah, he's safe now. Late to the party? Oh, you know, I'm always watching. I'm always watching. Hello, Teabag. How are we doing? Me on comms today. Yeah, you normally insult me, so I've got to think of an insult for you. Although I can't do that because you beat me around France. As Captain Hindsight does improve with a 110 flat. And I think Dexter won't be improving now because he has no ERS. So I think that is the end of quali. And there's only 17 drivers. So we're not losing as many. but we will be losing Slater and Saki. I was about to say Slater and Jack Slater, that's the same person. We're losing Slater and Saki in Q1, by the looks of it. Who's the Ferrari out on the lap? Oh, that is hindsight, but he's already crossed the line. Okay, that's Q1. Oh, Ashik crashed as well. My bad, my bad. You didn't crash, did you, Clay? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. So, Armin is fastest, unfortunately. And Kolpi in P2 and Kiani in P3. All very, very, very close to each other. With Henki and Jadoy just behind, who will definitely be going quicker. And we have lost Ashik, Slater and Saki. So we'll have 14 runners in Q2. Let's see how it goes. Oh, Cammy, you're now American, I see. Is that because Scotland aren't in the World Cup? How old am I? Have a guess. Cammy, you set yourself up there. You changed your thing. Are you okay, Armin? Cheers, mate. You're literally younger than me, mate. I would pipe down. Well done, Jadoy. Cheers, Kolpi. How kind of you. No, no, no. Believe it or not, Jadoy, with the way you actually think he's 13, but he's actually a very similar age to me. Who is that out of the pits? It's a Mercedes and a Alfa Romeo. That's Kolpi, the first one out. Nope, there's a Haas out. Oh, Armin wants the screen time. Probably get telemetry up. As Clay's on medium, so he might just be trying to set a time just to see what he can do on those, because I don't know if he'd be able to get through on those, but never say never. Armin came out early, not messing about. Sandbagging, oh, Dan, I've seen a lot of stick that he's given you. If he flops next season, I think he might leave the league, just in shame. Rocking the purple and orange helmet. And Armin is on softs. I expect this to be old softs from Q1. I mean, Dan, if you're up for it, if you want to like become teammates or something, you know, like I'm not saying no, but you know. And that is a 187. Is that better than this Q1 time? I don't think it is. So you started sandbagging again. Oh yeah, I was actually going to say, I'm assuming you're out of quali then. That isn't Jada, that would be Cammy. Okay. Hey, Jovda's a helpful guy, you know. That's all I'm saying. Cammy's in the pits. Cheers, Cammy, you've just duped me there. And Colpy is now set the time. Clay with a 109.6 on mediums. That's actually not bad at all. Bab with a 108.9. I caught so much stick in that Ferrari chat, man. Didn't even need to ask me pot for, as Jado goes first with a 108.3. That's a very good time from Jado. I still expect Jado to be fighting for pole here. He may be out of the title fight now, but he'll want this win over Armin. And that is Matey Boy and Outlap, who's actually on the lap. Armin, this is going to come to bite you again next season. Clay, I'm going to say that was you moving off track, or you've just got lucky and avoided being caught on stream spinning. As Colpy with a 108.3 as well. As the top two are quicker than tier 1. Just saying, they might have to get moved up. That's is that Cammy? Yep, that's Cammy up to P6, but oh, can be set another time because Cammy, you're not that slow, are you? Is that Captain Hindsight? Nope, that would be Bab, as who's in the pits, and that is a Red Bull, I believe, Scotty. Contradicted yourself there, Armin. Completely contradicted yourself there. As Scotty, what time can he set? Oh, you know what? That wasn't even his lap. He's on a lap now. As Mayboy goes up to P5. Mate, you slow down a bit, yeah? Because I'm not racing you like this on Sunday. I'm about to get penalised for absolutely everything next season if you're making enemies with Dan. Hey, I'm being realistic. I'm being realistic. I feel like I can say it now, you know? Maybe last season I would have had no right to say it, but... I'm not sure about that, Armin. I think he'll be sleeping well. Colby, be careful what you say, otherwise you'll be getting next. You remember this for Sunday comms? Okay. But I made a deal with Andy that apparently we're starting P19, P20. As Colby has retired, so he's happy with that lap. Okay. He's done an Armin there. Maybe he's cocky as well. Teddy Henke's about to start the lap now. We'll stay on board with him, Jada's retired as well. Serious, Armin, that they're ahead of you, mate, by like a decent amount as well. What are you gonna say? No, you soft. Okay. I'm just happy to be here, Dan. Actually, I can't say that as Clay's line. No. So, Colby, is that you with 2 sets in for Q3, or do you have 1 set left? Told you, Armin. A 1-lap wonder. We'll see what you can do. I know you're fast. Mister, I've got no pace this season. Sure. That's Ross. Yep, Ross up to P5, and was that Henke? Or was that no? I think it was. No, that was Henke up to P3 with a 108.4 as well. It's quite close to the top. Yeah, that sounds alright, Colby. Might be full wets in the race, you know. Well, I get blitzed by Osso when that happens. Oh, you are. I don't know what my setup is, to be honest. I think every track is 15-15 wings with me. Oh, someone spun there. That was paranoid. And that's Babs on a lap? No. Yes, Bab is on a lap. But he has invalidated. 15-11. Told you I don't know what I'm running. Captain Hindsight is around now. This is a proper lap, I think. Keep on thinking everyone's going to the pit lane. Captain Hindsight goes P13, so that won't be enough at the moment. Okay, Armin, it's not who has the lowest wings, because Mechanical always wins that one. Has Henke's in the pits. We have a Ferrari, I think that's Captain Hindsight, right? Nope, that is Babs. Babs still on his lap. Yeah, they invalidated. So it's Mercedes on a lap. That's Matey Boy on an out lap. I think Matey Boy's the next one to go around, so we'll stay on board with Matey. Who's absolutely wrapped at the end of the season, by the way, Dan. I think he's been sandbagging. If you're still here, he might need moving up. Matey's going to start his lap now. See what he can do. Takes the first corner reasonably well. Or was that the second? Sorry. Matey looks fast round there. Aston Martin's about to start a lap as well, but I believe Colby, Matey's the only one on a lap. Currently. Purple sector too. Alright, Matey boy. Armin, do we know you're champion? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know where I knew that from. Maybe the 25th time you've told us. Oh, Henke's very quick. I know Henke's quick. Mate's just came into the pits. So purple sector and completely done me there. And that's a fry into the pits. Is that's a car on a lap? I don't believe it. Oh, you hear that, Armin? The most race wins. Cammy's on a lap now. Is he Latifi or is he Alex Albon? Surely J-Doy's not let him have Alex, has he? I don't think Cammy's setting the time right now. He's still got 100% ERS. Is anyone else on a lap? Ross is on a lap. He's just started his lap. Yeah, we'll stay on board with Ross. Who I didn't know was Rosberg until the other day. Still thought he was called Mazepin. Or Mazepin. Armin has retired in the pits. Fair play, Armin. You didn't retire in the first 2 seconds. Fair play. I think that's Paranoid to come around now. Yep, to set a time. Oh, he started his lap now. Alfa Romeo coming around now. Yes, that is starting the lap as well. Was that a purple sector for Ross? I didn't see that then. I think I saw purple, unless I'm just seeing things. Yeah, I'm an okay. Whatever. Who was doing qualification? Oh! Was that on the mediums? Surely not. Oh no, he's on softs. Sorry, Clay. Sorry, Clay. Do you want some screen time? There we go. What a lap from Clay. Clay's had a good second half of his season, to be fair. Consistently scoring points recently. Is he going around again? No, he's in the pits. Armin, you're going out. Maybe. Kiani's on a lap now. Kiani's going to be quick. Kiani goes fastest of 1082. Okay, so it is again an Alfa Romeo 1-2. Unfortunately, the constructors' fight is over because Dan was pot full and decided to turn up. That's Ross finished there. Ferrari, I believe that's Captain Hindsight. It is. What can he do? He doesn't improve off his position. That's McLaren on a lap. That's Paranoid. What can Paranoid do? I think he's down this time. Or up. Or down. You know what I mean. Cammy's a moron. You said it, not me. I think Paranoid's out of fuel. So that's Q2 done, I think. And it's Kiani in P1 with Colby just behind. I imagine that was a new set for Kiani, but if not, then I'll shut up. Cammy, have you ever tried Racing Line? It's a great friend. So, it is Kiani who is P1, just a tenth behind is his teammate Colby, and just a little bit behind that is Jadoy and Henke, and then there's a little bit of a gap between Clay in P5 and Ross in P6, Armin in P7, Bab in P8, Matey Boy in Q3 in P9 and Paranoid in P10, and we have lost Scotty, Cammy, Dexter and Captain Hindsight. So Q3 shootout and then a rainy race, I believe. Oh. You're both tied on 4 wins. I thought you had one more win, Colby. Oh, Cammy, some would argue it's better than being Scottish. Who's that? Is that J-Doy? Nope, that's Ross. Ross is the first car out for Q3. Both Mercedes in Q3, both Alfa Romeos in Q3, both McLarens in Q3. I'm assuming everyone is on sauce yet. Actually, I have 12 people in here. Oh, well, thank you everyone for joining. And if you're a Sky Glass or Sky Q customer and you've missed the action, then click the red subscribe button. Sorry, I had that one's planned. I'll see myself out. Haven't got the cemetery out. Look at me. I don't know what it comes under. There we go. See myself out after the race. I can do it before the race if you want. I could be like Ted in the pit lane, shouting whenever someone pulls up to change their tyres. No, you lot wouldn't want that. Does Ross start this lap? Ross has started this lap. So Ross will want to improve on that. I think he backed out of it halfway through. Armin with a 1087. Clay with a 109 flat. There's a McLaren come round. No, it is. No, it's not. That's Kiani on the lap. Bab with a 1086. Could do some comms on Sunday for tier 3. Well, if you lot want me to, I'll happily do it. That's if I'm not annoying now. And yeah, I'll do comms on tier 3 if you want. Alfa Romeo looks so nice. Who's else to settle that? Matey in P5 with a 1092. Colby with a 1085. So Colby wants pole. And he's probably the favourite for it at the moment. Although Kiani is also very fast. I was about to see what time he's going to set. P1 and P2 again. Very close there. This Alfa Romeo team, boys, where you been the whole season? You could have challenged them lot. Jade with a 1082. Okay, Jade, I'll shut up. Sorry, man. Yeah, Bab's quick. Armin's blocked Colby. Surprise, surprise. .108 flat is tier 1 pole, and we got a 1082 here, so it's very, very close. That's McLaren on the out. That was Henke. See what Henke can do. I just don't think. I mean, I may be wrong because I'm not a tier 2 driver, but I think he's had some issues in races, Henke, this season, which has sort of just took him out of any chance to win the championship. But he's very, very fast. Some would say he's sandbagging. Why have you done that, Colby? What have I said? What have I done? Or was it Armin? Andy 1083 in Q2. So we'll be in the 107s. Yeah, I'm ill for Sunday. I'm ill for Sunday. He should be in tier 2 though, apparently. Henky the 1082. There it is. There it is. Henky's been saving that one up. Interesting, Dan. Interesting. You know his bank details? Could you tell me? Just, could you? Is that how it's been in the Williams chat? Oh, I felt so bad for Matey over the last few races. Surprised he didn't, you know, get booted from the league after making the decision to pit. If you say so, Dan. Clay's on the lap now. See what he can do. Clay's been quick so far today. Oh, he's invalidated. Clay, I'm sorry. I should have not been watching you. I apologise. Jada's come out the pits now, and we have Colby. On the lap? Starting the lap. This will probably be Colby's last run. I think he only had one set, so let's see what he can do. I genuinely remember seeing a message like halfway through the season, Colby saying he was struggling to find pace in this game. Whatever happened there? And again, Cammy, you said it, not me. I think we've got 2 more people on the lap here. That's rich coming from you, Colin. Did Colby improve there? I don't know if Colby improved there. As you can see, I'm paying attention. I promise. Jada's on a lap now. Comes out Sect 2. How fast is he? He is purple Sector 2. This is quick from Jado. This will be provisional pole, I believe, unless he's really messed up in the 3rd sector. Yep, a 1081. Who's that behind him? Is that Clay in P4 again? Clay, was you P4 in the first place? I can't even remember. Clay's quit. I apologise, Clay. I hold my hands up. Colby's in the pits. I think that's Colby's quali done. Best he can do it on those tyres. It's a good time, to be fair. Babs on a lap again. Babs in P6 as well. I think he's about to start his lap. Is it just me, or is everyone doing burner laps or something? Or am I just really slow to it? hey, I'm just a driver. I don't know if that was a shot at me. Was that a shot at me? I don't know. Was that a shot at me? I don't know. Do you like not ever lower the fuel? Is that just me? A little bit wide there from Bab. Yeah, Bab is over his time at the moment. He may recharge and go again. I don't know if he's going to have time. Armin has invalidated. I don't think Armin's going to be getting round anytime soon. 20 seconds. No, I don't think it's going to happen. Unless he... No, it's not happening. As Kiani goes pole, provisional pole even, with a 108.1. Looks like tier 1 to me. So that is quali over, I believe. Jado's P2, Henke's P3, Colby's P4, Clay is P5. If no one else is improving, that's Kiani on pole. Yep, Armin didn't get in time, so Armin will be starting P7 as Matey Boy crosses the line to go P9. Ross is on a lap now. Oh, he's down this time. That's a good lap from Ross, and that puts him up to P6 and drops Bab and Armin down. Bab's on a lap now. Bab's over his time, so he won't be improving, and I think that's everyone. Yeah, that is Q3 over. And we have Kiani on pole. So I expect Armin to be going on the charge. I expect Paranoid to be pushing throughout the lap, or throughout the race even. Although if it's raining, that will be difficult to do. But that is Q3. And it ended in a P1 and a P4 for Alfa Romeo. Who are we waiting for? We're waiting for Kiani. Okay. He wanted to see himself on pole for a while. So that is Kiani, P1. Very, very, very close between him and J-Doy. And Henke, to be fair. In fact, it's close with everyone. Everyone set a very good time there. Apart from Paranoid, because he didn't set a time, which I didn't realise. Yeah. Let's see what happens in the race. I promise not to shout if anything goes crazy. I know Armin won't be happy with that time. But it all comes down to this, where everything can change. Could be spinning round the first corner of the first lap and be down to P18 when you start P1. Don't know who did that. And it's wet. It's very, very wet. Fantastic. You lot enjoy yourself on track today. That looks full wets to me. That will be full wets. Is it wet throughout the whole race, do we know? Is it drying up a certain part of the race, or will dry up eventually according to forecast? Okay, so according to the F1 game, it will dry up, but I know that that's not always true. So, formation lap. I need to get my camera settings right. I think I've got everything right. Don't need to touch anything. If anyone wants to see anything, just let me know. Even though it took me about 5 minutes to find it. Yeah, this looks fun. Actually, I should probably check the tyres, shouldn't I? Yep, it's full wets. That's fun. "36 laps. Round Brazil. In the wet rain. What could go wrong? Nothing, because CDR is the best racing league out there, and everyone's clean, right? Kiani's already lined up on the grid. How many disqualifications are there going to be? None so far. Oh wow. No way. Ah, we were so close. Right, here we go. Can't see the lights, so when they go, we shall find out. Oh, I can hear the lights. And we are underway for the Brazilian Grand Prix finale. Kiani seems to have got a very good start there. It's that Jado is quite slow to start. Clay is up to P2 already. Armin up to P4. Oh, that is very, very close. Oh, no, 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 no. Who's that round? That is Colby round. I don't know if Armin and Jado picked up damage from that as well. It looks like it was all trying to go around the same corner at once. And that is yellow flags as well at the back. I think there was a spin. Does Colby have damage, or does he just spin? Doesn't look like he has damage. Clay is into P1. Clay is into P1. Clay is flying. Clay, if you win on my stream, just saying. As Ashik takes over Slater, I believe that was. Oh, so the predicted strategy is wet and wet. Jado attacking. It seems like it's all been reasonably clean, aside from that little incident we had. Oh, why do I speak? Kiani's out of the race. Is that a safety car? That is triple yellows. That will be a safety car. I know how you feel about commentator's curse now. So that is gone horrendous for the first lap for the Alfa Romeos. That's Kiani out and Colby P15. I'm not sure if he just binned it or if he got clipped. But Armin's up to P3, Jado is in P2, and Clay is up to P1, up 4 positions already. Cammy up 7 positions. Frost staying where he is. Dexter up 5. Obviously Colby down 11 positions. So this is what I didn't want. A safety car, right? So now I've got to think of something to talk about. To give you some facts about Brazil. Or this track. I believe it's... it's a very short track. Yeah. Like I watch F1, but I don't know the ins and outs. Allow me. Kiani, I don't know if you're here. If you are, what happened? Will anyone pit here for damage? No, no, no. I mean, the track doesn't look like it's going to dry up anytime soon, but if it is to dry up, then this could completely change based off the strategy. But at the moment, Clay is in a very, very good position. We have the two tight rows of Jado and Armin right next to each other. Two McLarens in P4 and P7. Cammy up to P5. Cammy must have had a ridiculous start, no? Yeah, Cammy up 7. Oh, safety car's in this lap. Okay, that was quick. Gonna Clay to back up the safety car now. Let's see if he gets a good start. Is he gone? I think he's gone. He is gone, and it seems like it's a decent start, to be honest. JD is stuck with him, but doesn't seem to have lost too much. I'm got caught out here. Whoa, there's a massive fight here with Henke and Cammy. Cammy goes around the outside. Ooh, as he goes for the switch, but there's not enough room. Cammy and Ross going at it right now. Cammy has to give up the position there and loses another position to Paranoid in the process, with Dexter on the back of this. What camera view? We've got 5 cars. Is that Slater that spun? No, that is Ashik that has spun, I believe. Ross is up to P4 now. Cammy's had an incident. No, Henke's off track. Captain 9. Tell you, Henke's got a 10-second penalty for track limits there. Don't know if he's getting out of the way of something or if he's actually just cut the corner. So we've got Henke down P15 now on a 10-second penalty. Ashik seemed to have a spin, I think. Don't think he has damage. I don't think Henke has damage either. There was a little bit of caught up in that fight between the 5 drivers there. But I think everyone actually got out of it reasonably okay. Clay is still in the lead with a 6/10 gap to J-Doy. He seems to be holding it quite well actually. He keeps on going between 6/10, 7/10 as he goes quicker again. Armin goes quickest so far as Scott is out of the race. Whoa, what was that flying around? Is that another safety car? Boys, you're killing me. You're absolutely killing me. Kiani, you went flying. I mean, that's one way to put it. Henke's in the pits. Henke has retired from session. I mean, unless he had like rear wing damage or something, could have kept going, but I guess he's had enough. Fair enough. Scotty has left the session. Oh, Scotty crashed, so Scotty's out, Scotty's out. Saki in P12 now. Colby back up to P11. Front three has stayed the same. I think Paranoid gained a few positions there, and I think Cammy lost a couple there. Yeah, Cammy lost 2 positions there. Dexter up 7 positions now. Saki up 5 as well already. We've had 2 safety cars in the first 5 laps. Is that Henke's car on track? Yeah, I think it is. Yep, everyone's still on the wet tyres. I was going to say, it doesn't look like it's drying up. I'm currently holding the fastest lap. No penalties at the moment. And at the moment... You know what? I'm not going to say it. You know what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say it. So at the moment, it seems like everyone's there's been quite a few changes on track. Lost Henke, Scott, and Kiani already. Henke to retirement in the pits. The other 2 crashed on track, I believe. I saw a wing fly around as well. I'm not sure whose that was. I'm not sure if anyone's driving with damage at the moment. I wouldn't think so, because I assume they were the pit. Unless it was Ashik, because he's catching up this safety car now. What does he say? Yeah. I mean, Colby's done well to get back up to P11 already, to be fair. But he's going to have to hope that the conditions change so he can get back into a position to win, potentially. As Clay's back on the safety car for the 2nd time in 5 laps. May as well be the safety car at this point. And he's gone. He is gone. He is gone. Decent start again, to be fair. Not really changed any time between him and J-Doy. Armin is going to be going for J-Doy, I imagine, if within the next lap. I reckon he's going to push for him. What else we got? Quite a clean restart. Oh, that is Slater, I believe. Slater and Ashik fighting. Has Ashik's got the move done around the outside? Yes, he does. Is that Bab at last position? Bab and Saki going at it right now. Saki has the outside line. Bab down the inside. Can he get it done? I think he's got it done. No, Saki's going back for it. No, Saki's too far back. Colby all over the back of Matey Boy at the moment. Doesn't want to lunge a position because he doesn't want what happened at the start again. Matey in P9. Captain Hindsight seems like he's in a... He's got Matey Boy over bad for him, to be fair. Cammy in P7. Seems a little bit of a spread off that safety car restart. It was reasonably clean. Clay with an 8-10 gap now. Armin has drained a lot of ERS already. J-Doy sitting at the front 3 on the most ERS, so maybe he's saving up to go for a late charge. As Cammy's in the pits, was that a spin? Was that a spin? Let's see what he goes on. He's on inters, so Cammy's pulled the trigger. Let's see how this plays out. Has Cammy played a blinder here? Or is he at the mare? Something happened. Colby's gone up to P7 already. Colby's on a charge. Oh, as he goes wide a little bit there. He gets round Captain Hindsight. Bab holding off Saki. Bit of time. Let's see how Cammy does in these inters. See how many positions he gains if other people pit. I can't remember where he was when he pit. P7, I want to say. Clay nearly a second out at the front here. Armin will try and get J-Doy here, but he doesn't want to do anything stupid. As Ross is up to P4, Paranoid in P5. I don't even know what the positions are now. As Clay goes quickest again, J-Doy goes quickest. So Ross is now up 2 positions. Dexter's still up 7. Is Cammy gaining? That's the question. I don't think it's dry enough for the Inters just yet. But then again, I could be wrong. Don't ever let me tell you what's right in wet conditions. I'm known for messing that up. Is that a fight behind? Got 2 Ferraris going to be going at it here. No, Bab plays it sensible. I'm just going to wait till the next opportunity. And Saki's on the back of them as well. Saki up 7 positions already. Good job from Saki. A bit of a 4-way fight here. Come back to that in a minute. Everyone else seems like they've got a decent gap to each other. Front three sort of like... Well, Clay's actually bridging a second there. He lost a bit of time through that corner there. Clay's quick round here. I don't know if Clay's running the wet Saab or anything, but I don't think he is, because he was quick in quali. I think Bab will be going for Captain Hindsight. Armin's in the pits. Has Armin put the Inters on? I can only imagine he's put the Inters on it as Clay goes faster again. The track is drying, but how quick? Armin, is he putting on the Inters or has he picked up damage? I haven't seen. 2 Ferraris are going at it. Armin is on Inters. Has he played this right? Or that will be track limits for me there. Jado has got closer. Cammy is gaining time now, so maybe it is time for Inters as Dexter picks up a 3-second penalty. Ashik is fighting Armin and he just backs out. Right, so Armin's on the Inters at the moment and Ashik's on the wets. See if Armin manages to get a distance between the 2 cars here. It might be time for Inters. It might be time for Inters. As Saki, I thought, was going for Captain Hindsight there. Baz managed to get a little bit of a gap. Colpy's all over the back of Dexter. Jado goes quickest. He's actually very close. Ooh. Ross gets past Paranoid. Goes around the outside. Can he make it stick? Paranoid's going back for him. Oh, very, very close racing. That's good racing. Colby's in the pits, so I imagine Colby's put on the Inters as well now. Little fight here between 2 Ferraris and Matey Boy still going at it, and Saki's also on the back of this. Colby's in for Inters. The Inters are quicker now because Cammy is just lapped fastest. Question is, did he do it too early? We shall find out. Clay's got Jade all over the back of him. Ross has got Paranoid all over the back of him. Who's next to pit? Or is someone going to try and drag these wets out further? Everyone's very close together. Harmon's also joined the back of the Saki Matey Boy fight now. Henke's left, that's okay. Henke's already out. So Armin has gained on these lot already, but he will be losing time being stuck behind them. As J-Doy is in now. Clay stayed out. Paranoid's out. If that's a safety car, that will be massive for people. That is a safety car. Right, everyone's going to pit now. Question is, how many positions can everyone gain that's already pit? Armin could see himself up to P2 here, potentially. Maybe P3, P4. Has Bab stayed out? Bab has stayed out. I think Clay already went round. Jado just came in. Armin's back up to P5. Everyone will be pitting on Inters now. I imagine Clay comes in. Because I think he missed the pit lane as he went past. He should be okay with that gap, but I don't know how Delta is on this game. Kemi's got up to P8 after all those pits there, but he is on 4-lap old inters compared to people who will be on fresh inters off the restart, which may not be fun at all. Slater's just came into the pits. So Clay, I imagine's pitting, but Bab stayed out, and JD put on another set of wets. I think the game's done them over there. I don't think he's intended to do that. JD's put on another set of wets. As Clay is in now. He should still come out in P1, I think. Maybe not, but Bab, is Bab gonna pit? Bab, if I was Bab right now, I'd be pitting. And he stayed out again. JD's back in for a set of inters. Yeah, he didn't mean to do that. Armin will be up to P3 here now. P3 here now with Bab, who's still on wets. I think Bab needs to pit, to be honest. Dexter's still out on wets as well. He put a new set on. Don't know if he did that accidentally. I reckon these wet runners are going to get eaten alive off the start here. Ross and Armin are fighting. Interesting. Ashik's off the wets onto inters now. Yep. May have lost a position or two there, but we bunched up after the safety car and he's on the better tyres now. Captain Hindsight, is he going to pit? Is Bab going to pit? Is Dexter going to pit? I don't think they will be now, and if they are, they will be losing more positions than they needed to. But I would still pit. So got Colby back up to P6. Armin in P3 again. Clay is still in P1. Bab in P2, although he's on the wets. And JD came out in P8. But I think the game done them over. Is Captain Hindsight going to pit? Let's find out. I've got a feeling he's going to try and stay out. Is he staying out? Oh, he even dummied me there. He has stayed out. So at the moment, I think Armin is net P2, Clay is net P1 on. Better intermediate tyres than Armin. Can Clay get a gap off the start? These wet runners may hold up people behind. Track's too dry for wets now. Just going to be losing time. If I was him, I'd still pit now, but I think the safety car's going to be in this lap. Imagine to be in this lap, so it's got up to Clay. Is it in this lap? It has to be, right? Was that too late now? No, it is in this lap. That seems very late. Clay's going to have to back them up here now. He might be able to get a nice little gap here if Bab holds up Armin. And he's gone. And the inters are quicker. I think the inters are reasonably quicker. I think Bab's just going to have to hold his own there. As JO takes over Cammy. Oh, Cammy goes for the switchback. Goes a little bit deep into there, JO, and Cammy gets that move done again. Got a clean restart. Is that Armin and Bab going for it? Armin needs to be careful here because even if Bab's slowing down, he doesn't want to get hit. As Bab goes wide, Armin takes P2. Dexter and Colby are fighting. Dexter is on the wets. Colby's up to P5 already. And they'll be going for Bab next. Bab will just be losing time. Looks like he's already going for him. He's already got the move done. Goes down the inside. Yeah, that's move done. Cammy and Dexter going at it. Dexter's going to be losing position now. Dexter's got to pit. Although Dexter's holding up Cammy and Jado right now, which is allowing the others to get a little bit of a gap. Colby seems to have already dropped Bab. And Clay has a 1.7 second at the moment. I think Bab has helped him out a lot there off that safety car restart. But Armin will be charging them down. If Clay goes quickest again. Is that a spin? No, no, that is Bab into the pits. Here we put on enters. Oh. Jack Slater with a 3-second penalty. Dexter's still on the wets here, holding up J-Doy a bit. Jay's just got to stay calm here and pick his move. Don't want to do anything stupid. He knows he's quicker than him. Everyone seems very close here. Saki's still in P10 as well. Bab's come out a decent gap behind now. Bab's going to hope for another safety car. Dexter isn't giving this up. There goes J-Doy up the inside. Gets it done. Dexter needs to pit because he's just hurting himself more now. Is that a fight behind me? No, I think it's... Okay, still 1.4 seconds out. Armin closed a little bit, but Armin's also on the other tyres, as he does set the fastest lap. Armin actually has more ERS than Clay at the moment as well, so I think Clay's using the pit to keep that gap. That's a yellow flag. Is that hindsight? That's hindsight into the pit. Don't know what happened there? That's... Oh, that's Matey up into up down to P10. I think he had an incident there. Saki's just got 2 overtakes in 1. Saki's up to P8. Hi Ginge, hope you're alright mate. P8 was not bad. Yeah, Ross up to P3 at the moment. Ross is having a very good race at the moment, but hopefully it stays like that. Hopefully I haven't jinxed him. And so is Clay, who is still 1.2 out. He is on the better tyres than Armin. As Saki's made another overtake. Saki's on a charge right now. Doing it for the AlphaTauri boys. Let's go, Saki. J-Do's hit a purple sector. J-Do won't be closing the gap as Armin goes quickest again. Armin is within 8 tenths of Clay now. Although he must be pushing very hard. Exactly the same ERS actually on the 2. Matey boy is going to be going for a move on Ashik here as Dexter comes into the pits now. No, Matey will just sit behind him and wait again before he makes a move. Both Ferraris very far back at the moment. That's staying on the wets did not help them at all. I think the closest fight is actually Armin and Clay at the moment. Clay's doing well here. He's got a bit of a gained out of a second again from Armin. Wonder if Clay's running higher downforce because he seems better through these corners than Armin, but Armin seems to gain it all down the straight. Is Armin going to go from here? No, I think Armin's too far back. Armin's too far back to go from here. Clay's having a very, very good race. They just keep on taking fastest lap off each other. As Ross has got Colby all over the back of him, but Colby won't be going for it there. Cammy and Jadoi. P5 and P6. Saki in P7. Saki's having a great drive right now. Ross with a penalty. Oh, that's not going to help him at all. Is Colby going to go from there? Ross has used all his ERS as well. Colby's in a better position here. Colby back up to P4 already as well. Great recovery already from him. Meanwhile, Armin 8 temps, 7 temps within Clay's range. Similar ERS as Clay's gone purple again. Clay is going quick. As Dexter picks up a penalty, multiple warnings. Saki's. He's got a decent gap from Ashik. As Cammy, no, that's Ross. Yeah, Colby has taken Ross down the straight. And Ross will just tuck him behind. Colby has a lot more ERS though, so if he wants to bridge a gap, I imagine he can get that done fairly simply. Is that a word? Armin is closing the gap on Clay as well. If Armin wants to take his inters to the end though, he's going to have to be careful, unless it's going to dry up again. Paranoid's left. Did Paranoid DNF? When did that happen? As Slater made a move, I think it's Captain Hindsight coming to the pits again. He must have damage, unless he's pitting for dries. But if he is, I think the track still looks too wet. What's he doing? Is that dries? Oh no, he's changing his wing. I'm going bad from us. Oh no, he is on mediums. Okay, let's see how he does here. I guess he's got nothing to lose. Although he is now getting lapped, which doesn't help at all. Colby sets the fastest lap, 1:16.6. Armin is all over the back of Clay right now. Exactly the same ERS. They're in a very similar position. It's just who's gonna be the better driver. As Ashik overtakes Saki. Missed that one. Ashik is flying at the moment. What the hell? Another purple sector. Is the track drying up? I don't know how much. I think Hindsight's just losing time at the moment on those mediums. I think he may have pulled the trigger a bit too early. That is a yellow flag. Is that Bab? No, that was Captain Hindsight. Yeah, the tyres just... yeah, he's struggling on those tyres for sure. I think he's been lapped by, say, nearly everyone now. Is that a ghosted Ferrari? Oh, that is a lap Ferrari, yeah. As Ashik goes around him as well. Clay sets fastest lap. Cammy is going for Jadoi. The Williams boy's going out. Ooh, very close. Who's ahead into the corner? I think it's Jadoi. Yep, it is Jadoi. Although the Williams are going at it. Cammy has all his ERS though, so that will play into his favour, and I imagine he'll try and take him down the straight. More Colby's sort of just by himself at the moment. Back up to P3 already though. Armin is still chasing down Clay, but Clay's doing well here. Hold us off. Slater's in the pits. Is he pitting for dries or is he pitting for damage? I got a feeling he's going to be pitting for dries. What's he putting on? That is dry tyres. That is medium tyres. He is on. Let's see how he does. Has he done it too early or has he played it right? As Joe goes purple again. I'm still a bit too far back from Clay. I expect Cammy to go for Jado here, depending on the gap. He's falling back a little bit. That's a yellow flag. Ashik has had a spin. No damage though. So you just... Oh... His tyres aren't going to feel nice at the moment. As Matey Boy's going for Saki. Oh, Saki just stays ahead into the corner. These two having a very good race right now. As Captain Hindsight gets a 3-second penalty. Jade has a bit of a gap on Cammy now as well. That's yellow flags. Who is that? That is Ashik again as he spun again. Yeah, his tyres are on fire right now. I mean, does he pit for dries? I mean, he could. He's got nothing to lose. Although he's in P10 to be fair. I mean, he still gets points for it, so. Might just be happy with just staying with what he's got. As Ross picks up another penalty, that will not help him at all. Joe goes fastest. I'm still on the back of Clay here. I'm with a little bit more ERS, but still pretty even. Cammy's in the pits. That will be on for dry tyres, and he has done 16 laps on those inters. So I think this is going to come down to who pulls the trigger first out of the front two here, and who's going to play it right for this win. I think Arm's going to do whatever Clay does here. Saki and Matey Boy going out, I think. Yeah. Saki has no ERS though compared to Matey Boy's 30, so he will be going from down the straight, I imagine. Saki up to P6 as well, Matey Boy up to P7. Ross in P4, but with a 6-second penalty won't help him at all. I think Jado, he's caught up with him as well. Carpy's still by himself at the moment, hoping these two fight each other. Is I'm going to go for the move now? He sets fastest lap again. Or Armin knows he can get him here, but he's just got to be careful, or he's going to pit before him. I think Armin will follow Clay, and if not, I reckon he'll stay out longer than Clay. He keeps on eyeing up a move, but he's used a lot of his ERS there, as Matey Boy does take Saki. Saki's in the pits, and will go on to dry tyres, I imagine. Is the track dry now? It still looks wet. Cammy's got Bab on the back of him, but Cammy's on dry tyres, and is he dropping him? I don't know at the moment. I think it's fairly even at the moment. Armin keeps on getting close to Clay, but Clay keeps on gaining the time through the corners. By the time he gets to the straight, he's not close enough to make the move. What's Clay going to do here? Clay stays out. Is Armin in? Armin's in. Clay goes fastest again, so the track is dry, and Colby's in as well. Ross is in as well. Jaylo stays out. Jaylo sets a fastest lap. It might be dry tyre time. It might be dry tyre time. Is Matey going to pit? We shall find out. Ross is on. Can he do